Yo, what's going on, y'all? Mike here, supposed to rush. Welcome back to the NFL Best to Wear Jersey Countdown. Of course, we're still counting down. Best players to wear jerseys 30 through 1 in the NFL. We're at number 14. This one's not top of the top. We don't have any top of the tops just yet, right? Like number 15 we had. But there's still some good players in here. Y'all want to watch this one. So if y'all ready, let's get it. Number 14, interesting because now we're at the point where wide receivers are wearing number 14. Like anybody can wear any number now in the NFL. So you're starting to have some new blood along with some of the old blood. Because to be honest with you, initially number 14 was kind of mid, right? Frank Reich wore number 14. He was a backup for those who know Frank Reich. He was backup to Jim Kelly at Buffalo and led one of the greatest comebacks in NFL history against the Houston Oilers, right? I remember that day vividly. But he was a backup. But starters that wore number 14, Brad Johnson. Brad Johnson won a Super Bowl with the Bucs. He played 15 years with Minnesota, Washington, the Bucs, and Dallas. Seminole, Florida State Seminole, Brad Johnson, by the way. 15 years. Brad Johnson had 29,054 yards, 166 touchdowns, 122 picks for his career. Two-time Pro Bowler. I mentioned the Super Bowl with the Bucs. In 99 was his high in terms of yards. He had 4,005 yards. That's impressive, Brad Johnson. 2003 was his high for touchdowns. He threw 26 touchdowns, 14 career comebacks, 27 game-winning drives. Brad Johnson was what you would call, what a lot of people would call a game manager. Essentially, right, he didn't turn the ball over, and his great defenses, especially with the Bucs, helped him close out a lot of games. And that's how he won a Super Bowl. Dominant defense. But Brad Johnson, for a long time, was like really the only 14 worth mentioning worth a damn. At least from what I had seen. Again, this is my countdown. I'm the lone voter. But then came on the scene one Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton, a lot of people clown this dude for never winning a championship and the playoffs not playing so great, but Andy Dalton was a damn baller. Put on some serious numbers with the Bengals. Him and that A.J. Green combo worked some wonders, at least in the regular season. 12 years, like I said, Cincinnati, Dallas, Chicago, and now with the Saints. 38,150 career yards, 254 touchdowns, 154 picks. Three-time Pro Bowler. 2 times he's thrown for 4,000 yards. In 2013, his high mark in terms of yards, he had 4,293, 33 touchdowns. What's funny about that year, he did not make the Pro Bowl. So let me repeat that. In 2013, he had 4,293 yards, 33 touchdowns. Did not make the Pro Bowl. And I say that because in 2014, he did make the Pro Bowl, but he only had 33.98, 19 touchdowns, and 17 picks. Now, somebody help me understand how Andy Dalton in 2013 threw 4,293 yards, 33 touchdowns, no Pro Bowl. 2014, he does make the Pro Bowl with 3,398 yards, 19 touchdowns, 17 picks. In 2015, he throws 3,250 yards, 25 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, no Pro Bowl. 2016, he does make the Pro Bowl, 4,208 yards, 18 touchdowns, 8 picks. Don't those years seem kind of backwards to you? That just lets me know that Pro Bowl voting is just a scam, man. Whether it was due to injury, he's a replacement, whatever it is, the Pro Bowl is a scam. All right? Cast just vote for whoever. I know fans are going to be biased, but voters are biased too. Coaches are like, is there any objectivity in Pro Bowl voting? How does it make sense? Whether, like I said, whether it's due to injury replacement or whether it's voting, whatever it is, the years that Andy Dalton made the Pro Bowl, there were better quarterbacks that should have made the Pro Bowl that put up better stats. The years that he didn't make the Pro Bowl, the guys who went in front of him probably shouldn't have made the Pro Bowl ahead of Andy Dalton. I don't know how it works. But people don't give Andy a lot of credit. I think he's underrated, right? People call him mid, game manager, whatever it is, right? He's one of those guys, because he's not flashy all the time and running around and doing all these things, people have already given up on him. I think he's a legit starter in the NFL. People clown him for not winning. A lot of guys don't win championships for whatever reason. Team not good enough, they underperform, whatever. Peyton Manning underperformed in the playoffs a number of times, and he has 2 rings. It is what it is. Sometimes it's just plain luck. But shout out to Andy Dalton, man. Strong arm, connected downfield with A.J. Green and other receivers. Really solid quarterback in NFL history, and one of the best number 14s ever. Another guy at quarterback who I wanted to talk about is Ryan Fitzpatrick. Spent some time in Miami, so I wanted to shout him out. But Ryan Fitzpatrick, it's probably easier to name all the teams he hasn't played for than to try to name all the teams he has played for in 17 years, or he did play for since he's retired now. Journeyman quarterback of all journeyman quarterbacks. But when he had his chance, he produced, got the nickname Fitzmagic for a reason. Because he would put up some stats for a few, games, and then he would phase out for whatever reason. Right? He was a gambler. Took chances. I like that about him. But that also killed you. What won you games with him would kill you. For the Dolphins, he won us plenty of games. Games where, Tua wasn't playing so great in Tua's rookie year. Right? Fitzmagic came in and won us the game. I remember that. There were games where he, shot us out of the game. And that's the live and die with Fitzmagic experience. That's what it was. But for his career, 34,990 yards, 223 touchdowns, 169 interceptions. He's won several numbers, y'all. But I just remember that number 14, several stops, including in Miami. So shout out to Fitzmagic, man. One of the best journeyman quarterbacks. And definitely one of the better to wear number 14 in NFL history. Next guy I want to shout out is Jarvis Landry, the Juice. Wore number 14 with the Dolphins. 9 years so far. Played also with Cleveland and the Saints. 3 1,000-yard seasons. 713 receptions, 78-70 in terms of yards. And 38 touchdowns, 5-time Pro Bowler. The stats don't tell the story, man. The guy was tough with the Dolphins. I remember him, catching short passes. 3rd and 8, he'll catch it, 3rd and 5, and then, beat a couple of defenders to get the first down. He's one of the best hands I've ever seen, best set of hands. He caught just about everything. He's just a playmaker, man. Some guys are just playmakers. They just play football. They don't have the measurables. They don't have the top-end speed, and they're not doing this and that. And he was just a baller, and he was a dog. And dudes did not want to line up against Jarvis because he knew how to beat dudes. He was physical for his size. He just played football, man. And he helped the Dolphins win a lot of games for damn sure. We ended up letting him go because of Adam Gase's sorry butt. But if it was up to me and a lot of fans, Jarvis would have stayed with the Dolphins. But one of the best number 14s ever. Some great highlights, great hands. Jarvis Landry, no doubt about it. Moving on to some of the current cats, DK Metcalf, one of the younger dudes. 4 years so far. Big, physical, nasty. 4 years, Seattle, 306 receptions so far, 4,218 yards, 35 touchdowns. 2020 made the Pro Bowl, 83 receptions, 1,303 yards. Second team All-Pro as well with 10 TDs that year. 12 TDs in 2021. Just a big freak athlete, fast, strong. People aren't supposed to be built like that. I talked about Brandon Marshall at number 15. DK at jersey number 14 is like a replica, but buffer, more huge, faster. What the hell is going on? What drugs is this guy taking, man? Got a 10-pack. This brother's insane. I hope he stays healthy, man. I want to see his career play out because, he's going to continue to put up some numbers, man. Continue to work on your craft, bro. Work on your hands. But DK Metcalf is absolutely one of the best receivers in the league. He's gonna be awesome for a while if he can stay healthy. I know, he had a neck issue in college, and nobody wanted to draft him, and so far he's been healthy. So far the brother's been healthy. So shout out to DK for being one of the best number 14s in the league currently, and really all time. All right, next on the list, Stefon Diggs. One of the best set of hands in the league. One of the best feet in the league. Hands and feet. This brother's just ridiculous. You can't guard him one-on-one. Too quick, too fast, too shifty. His routes are too crispy. Sound like a rapper right now, but it's crazy watching this dude. He's a technician. He's a professional route runner, man. You can't guard him. Guys like that, no, even when they slow down, you can't guard him because he knows where he's going. You don't. And he knows how to sell routes and fake in, go out, fake out, go in. He's just ridiculous. He's putting up some nasty numbers lately, playing with Josh Allen, and if they continue together and he doesn't get hurt, he's going to put up even more nasty numbers. 8 years so far between Minnesota and Buffalo, 703 receptions, 8,800 yards, 59 touchdowns, 5 1,000-yard seasons. In 2020, he had 127 catches, 1,535 yards, and 8 touchdowns, 11 TDs in 2022, just last year. 3-time Pro Bowler, 1-time All-Pro. There's not a route the brother can't run. Even the best cornerbacks struggle with this guy. Trust me, I know. I'm a Dolphins fan, and with the Bills, he's too nice with it. You got to double cover him. And like I said, if he stays with Josh Allen, with their connection and chemistry, not only is he going to be one of the best to wear 14 now, but he's going to be one of the best to wear 14 all time. His numbers are going to be nasty. He's going to be walking into the Hall of Fame. And I have nothing but great things to say about this guy. It's great to watch him play because he puts on a clinic every time. So shout out to Stefon Diggs, one of the best to ever do it, wearing the number 14. All right, y'all. That'll do it just about. Let me know what y'all think. Andy Dalton, Brad Johnson, Jarvis Landry, Stefon Diggs, DK Metcalf. I go with Stefon being the best number 14 for now. And I'm going to catch you guys next time. Number 13's around the corner. You know what that means. Oh, I can't wait. Yeah, catch me at number 13. But y'all be good. Mike here. Sports of the Rush. Peace.